What's going on, everyone? We are now live. So we are going to be going over why I believe Baby Doge is going to the moon. Literally, why I believe Baby Doge is going to pump past 6Z1. We know it's going to get up there. And I actually just finished a whole 20-minute video on how Baby Doge is going to do this. So I'm going to have all that math in that video. But in this video, we're really going to be going over technicals and a lot of different other stuff with Baby Dogecoin, what we got going on with the NFTs and possible listings that we could be getting. So yeah, anyways, hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's get straight to it. I want to see some more people joining in here. We got 8 people. Big shout out to all the people inside the live video. But yeah, just to kind of start this off, ask any questions that you want to ask me about Baby Doge, send through super chats, ask you anything. And yeah, first we're going to be going over some technicals with Baby Doge. So let's go ahead and get that started. So let's go ahead and I'll share this screen so that you can all see the actual current live technical indicators, because it actually helps to see the vital algo indicators work live on TradingView, because I know you don't see them live whenever I do the videos. You just see where we believe Baby Doge will go. But let's kind of show some of the live views here. And I got the whole screen up here now, but I'm going to make it on the full screen like that. All right. So I want to show a few things. Big shout outs to all the people there. And anyways, like I said, ask me anything. Go ahead and send through super chats if you want to help support the channel and ask me any question you want to ask me about Baby Doge. But yeah, big shout out to all the people in here. Big shout out over here to Big XO Vlogs. Big shout out to Michael and SC, a member of the channel. Huge shout out to you. He says, hey man, at work, but we'll be listening along. Baby Doge going to the moon. So yeah, definitely have a good day at work, and I hope all goes well there. And yeah, we'll be talking about some good stuff with Baby Doge, from the technicals to everything else. Big shout out to other member over here, Elias Dream. And it says, thanks for the live. So yeah, big shout out to you, Elias. And big shout out to Rickaroo1. It says, Marsellis in the house. Yes, we are in the house here. So yeah, big shout out to everyone here. So I want to go over a few of the technicals that we have before I go over a few other things. So let's go over some of these technicals. So now let's get back over here to the screen. As you can see, Baby Doge live. So let's go over this. So first of all, this is the 4-hour chart. Like I said, we do have these 2 bull flags here for Baby Doge. And literally, we are going to see some kind of pump here right at the end, just like how we've seen way back here for Baby Doge at the end of this chart here. Let me take off the indicators because it does look a little bit messy. But yeah, right at the end of this chart, we've seen it after we bottomed out. We stayed for a few days. So it definitely helps now that we're doing this live. So literally look right here from the 4th of December all the way to about the 22nd of December. It was really sideways trading down on that 1-4 area. And we're probably going to see something similar over here with Baby Doge. So literally another bull flag's forming. We're going to hit the bottom of here and possibly trading sideways till about April. But then it's all game after that. So I'm definitely excited to see what happens for Baby Doge. But like I said, we want to look at some of the short-term views right now because this is live. So we want to know exactly where this is going next. So let me kind of take off all these drawings I did earlier, because I made a lot of different predictions earlier. And I'm just going to take off some of these drawings because I don't want to get in the way here, if they'll even come off for me. So yeah, for some reason it's not coming off. But anyways, let me try to click it. And then I don't want to click off them one by one. All right, there it is. All right, so as you can see with the indicators, Baby Doge is actually slowly but surely trying to get back up to this area here of 3-0. So it may be possible for Baby Doge to get back to 3-0. But like I said, this is a good area to buy the dips at. I'm currently probably going to be buying on Friday because that's actually when I get paid. So I'll probably put a little bit more in here. And I definitely want to try to get in more around 2.5 because I know it has to hit 2.5 again sometime soon. So it is a good area to get in now. And I definitely would recommend that. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, none is financial advice. But me personally, I want to see 2.5 before I get in. And I know 2.4 is like the bottom support, but I'm probably not going to wait for 2.4. That's a little bit risky. 2.6 is also a good area to get in. But like I said, 2.5 is a little bit risky to wait for it to get all the way down that low. But let's go over a few other stuff that some people are saying here. So we have all these people inside of here. Big shout out to everyone that's joining the live stream here. Someone says, good evening. Volt says, Captain's channel, hashtag Volt. I guess talking about Volt Enu. A lot of people are talking about Volt Enu inside the chats. Big shout out to TD Reflections, baby. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to what you're doing over there with the podcast and everything. But yeah, we got a lot of good stuff going on for Baby Doge that I really want to go over. Big shout out to Mama C that said hello, Marsellis. We got Captain's channel up in here. We got Mr. Leo Powell, and definitely hit that like button. We got Mr. Leo Powell over here says, hey man, what's method or exchange are you using to buy BNB to buy Baby Doge? Actually, I'm using Trust Wallet, and I'm using crypto.com to buy through Trust Wallet. But I want to show you all something. Definitely watch the video that I did. But like the video that I did really goes over it all. So watch the video that I just put out like earlier today. I did the whole buying process, so you definitely want to watch that video. But yeah, definitely check that out. And also shout out to TV again. It says thanks, keep up the good work. Definitely check out that podcast on Spotify. It's a really good podcast, and we need a lot of people to promote the Baby Doge army. So we need more people to support the Baby Doge creators inside this whole content creation space, because this is what really pushes Baby Doge to be out there. Like when people start seeing the whole social sentiment like going crazy, when you start seeing people literally on every single platform talking about Baby Doge, that's how Dogecoin started trending, because people were just creating Dogecoin content. Then people flocked around that Dogecoin content, and then there's whole communities created inside of the community. So it's like we have the Baby Doge army community, but then we have other communities inside the community, inside the community. So it's like a whole, it's a whole ecosystem of Baby Doge army, really. But yeah, there's a lot going on for Baby Doge. So big shout out to Captain's channel says holding 1.2 trillion Baby Doge. Let's go. So yeah, big shout out to you. That's a lot of Baby Doge. I have somewhere similar around that amount. So that's definitely a good amount. And if you want to watch my video that I did, I didn't even release it yet. I did all the math for it. So this is like a sneak peek, I guess. I did a math video. I was going to release it before I put this live stream out, but I'm not going to do that because I already got the live stream here. But yeah, I have a whole math video that I did on Baby Doge and how it's going to reach 6Z1 and how you could become a millionaire off of that. Pretty much, long story short, $29,000 will get you $1 million at 6Z1. So I actually want to stop sharing this screen real quick and start sharing another screen of the calculator. So yeah, I found out how to do that. All I got to do is bring up this calculator, and then I can share the calculator screen. So yeah. All right. So 6Z1 would be 0.123456 times $29,000, which will I'm not even doing it right. Actually, I meant to do $29,000 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 779, because that's where it was when I did the math. And then that would bring you to 10.4 trillion coins. And then from 10.4 trillion coins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, that would give you $1 million, $1,043,540. So that was the math that I did for the video that I'm about to release soon. So this is like a sneak peek into it. But yeah, you're going to need $29,000 at the current price to get $1 million by 6Z1, which is a lot of money. $29,000, let's be honest, that's a lot of money to have. But if you want to have $1 million, that's what it's going to take by 6Z1. So that's definitely something you want to look into. Now, I want to pull up this screen real quick before I start going over it. So let's share this screen again and bring up this right here. All right. So we actually have a question in here that's actually a pretty good question. It says, margin 3x, is it safe now? I would not do margin right now, especially with the interest rates. They just not got hiked up. So you don't want to do margin right now. And I'm not going to lie. I have a loan out that I actually took, and I'm playing around inside the stock markets and crypto with it. So it's kind of like a hypocritical statement. But like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. I do really risky investments. So let's just say I did a really risky investment and took multiple digits out and put it inside of a few things. But currently, I don't have any of that money inside the market. Like I kind of pulled it out, waiting to see what happens. But over here, we see Armar Ali says, I hold 50K of Baby Doge and I put 40K of margin times 3. What price you offer for at times 3? Come on, man. Honestly, I don't even know. But if you have 50K of Baby Doge, that's a lot of money. And by the time we get to like 61, you're going to have a lot of money. That's all I can really say on there. Because I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice, so I can't really advise you on what you should do with that. But yeah, that's definitely a really risky investment. But Baby Doge is pretty solid. So it depends on how long are you trying to, spread that margin out. Like if you're willing to wait for a while, it could be profitable, but I don't know. I've never actually, did a margin on crypto like that. I only really do like a personal loan and then put it in crypto, because you can avoid a lot of different stuff like that. But they're both risky, to be completely honest. But big shout out to Elias Dream, says over 3 trillion, which I had more. Yeah, I had a good amount too. I had about 2.6 trillion, but I kind of downsized it because it was a loan, and now I'm playing with profits. But over here, it need 9 trillion. Yeah, 10 trillion is definitely my goal. Around 9 trillion, 10 trillion, because that's going to get you $1 million. That's what really gets you a million. Then over here, we see Julian Rinju says, do you think it will happen this year? 6Z1. Yeah, I actually have a video that I'm bringing out like later on, probably tomorrow. It's going to be a video talking about how we can reach 6Z1. So definitely wait for that. I was going to put it out tonight, but it's like 11 p.m. and I got to go to work in the morning. So I'll schedule it for the morning. So I'll probably schedule it for like 10 or 12 tomorrow, like 10 a.m. or 12 p.m. tomorrow, because that's when everyone's probably going to be awake. So I'll do that. And 400 billions of baby Doge, that's a pretty good amount. Let's go over a few other things. Like I said, definitely go ahead and send through some super chats if you all want to support the channel. It'll definitely help out a lot. So go ahead and do that and ask any kind of question you want. Ask me to go over anything through the super chats, and I'll go over it in full depth for you all. And let's go over a few other things here with the baby Doge. So I have a few things I wanted to go over today. Now, we already have the technicals. I did a pretty good technical analysis video on baby Doge earlier, so you definitely want to check that out. But something I did not mention over here on the oscillator, the buying pressure is actually starting to get weaker. So it came in very briefly. You can see over here with the vital oscillator. On the downside here, there was lots of selling pressure around here, but the buying pressure is getting weaker. Yeah, we just now had this whole surge in buys, like this whole huge surge in buying pretty much with baby Doge, but you're starting to see it getting weaker and actually falling right here. So we may not even end up pumping to this less demand zone. So the red areas show less demand. So we may not even end up pumping up to these less demand zones, because over here on the oscillator, you can see this volume is about to become obsolete inside of the buying. So we're probably going to go here on the downside with baby Doge. So that's something you definitely want to watch out for, because the next area for baby Doge to hit, let me kind of scroll out here and then move this down a little bit. And oh yeah, I got the auto one. Yeah. So the downside will probably end up bringing baby Doge closer to about 2.6. We already bottomed around here around 2.645. So closer to 2.65, maybe even 2.5 from here. So we may see baby Doge get back down to this area here. And actually, you can see the last time we were at this area was way back here inside of February 24th. So we hit that area there. We have some good support. So that's probably where we're going to end up bottoming out, around 25.30, somewhere around there after this next drop. And then we're probably going to end up trying to, pump back up, because baby Doge always does that after it goes down. Tries to come pump back up like we see it doing now. But we'll probably get rejected from there. Like, I don't want to be the bear. I don't want to be the person like this spreading FUD. I'm not spreading FUD. A lot of people said I was, but to be completely honest, I'm just being honest. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to be like, look, baby Doge is about to go to the moon right now. That's not about to happen. We're about to go back down to about 2.5, 2.4 and trade sideways. But April, I really believe April will be the moon time. Like, we got to look at when Dogecoin was pumping. Like, everything, all altcoins were pumping back in April, literally. So let's just go over here and look at Doge and all this other stuff, because that's where we're really pumping. We're pumping way back here in April. Now, go over here to the 1 year chart. So yeah, April is literally when everything started pumping, mid-April. So April 11th, April 10th, huge buying pressure. And we kept pumping all the way through May, and we started to go down. So I'm really thinking that April may be the next like huge target that we want to see. And you got to think about where baby Doge has really came from. So looking at the max here for baby Doge has not seen an April trading time. Like, and if we did, it was like pre-launched. So we haven't seen like huge April, April altcoin season times. Like we had a huge pump when we first came out. That's because it was the pump. So it was initially the pump or the launch that had us pumping. But we never seen an April altcoin season inside of baby Doge. Like, baby Doge has been pumping without altcoin season. So imagine what altcoin season is going to be like when we actually start pumping. Like, that's going to be huge for baby Doge. So that's what we're really waiting on here. But let's go over a few other things people want to talk about. So if anyone wants to send through super chat, ask me any questions, definitely ask me anything. But if there's no questions, I'll definitely keep going with this. We got more stuff that we got to go over today, and it's already late. So I know a lot of people don't want to stay up tonight or stay up too long tonight. Yeah, big shout out to Dirk Danielson, says, my boy. Yep, shout out to Dirk Danielson. I see that. I think that's a S2K right there in the picture. It looks like one. Over here, Cactus Channel says, smash that like button for this young man. definitely smash that like button. I really appreciate it. It would really help me out a lot. But let's go over some more stuff with Baby Doge. So let's go ahead and back out here. So oh yeah, I already went over this in the video yesterday. We're actually almost at 1.5 million holders, so that's pretty big. But I wanted to show this. This is a huge purchase, huge $272,000 purchase from this Baby Doge whale. Well, this, they call it a shark, they're not actual whale. They only have 545K in Baby Doge, but they just now added 272K. So literally they doubled their Baby Doge literally today. So we're seeing a lot of whales doing this, and all their money is inside of Baby Doge. So that's pretty big. That's pretty significant to see a major whale like this, who was already in Baby Doge previously, but they were only in it very lightly. They only had billions of Baby Doge. They really didn't have huge amounts of Baby Doge. They had billions of Baby Doge, and eventually now they're back to their trillionaire status with Baby Doge. Like, they got in at the launch, ended up jumping out with Baby Doge pumped, but now they're back in because now they believe Baby Doge is probably about to pump again. So yeah, we're about to probably see a lot more whales jumping into Baby Doge. That's a huge purchase, 98.8 trillion. That's million, billion, trillion. So that's 95.8 trillion coins literally purchased in Baby Doge. That is pretty significant. So I'm really happy about that. I want to see some more whales do some big stuff like that. But let's move on to a few of the other things here with Baby Doge. So we got this. Ukraine's Zelensky signs virtual assets bill into law, legalizing crypto. Now, we just now had a whole tweet talking about Baby Doge, and let me go ahead and click. No, that says KuCoin. Let's click the Baby Doge thing. All right, so we just now had a whole thing with Baby Doge giving a huge shout out, or getting a huge shout out from the Humane Society International about the $25,000 in donations that we matched for them. And that's really helping animals out in Ukraine, animals internationally, really. So that's a huge thing. And yeah, a lot of Ukrainians were cut off from banks. A lot of Russians were cut off from banks when this whole thing happened. But now Ukraine's president signs virtual assets bill into law, legalizing crypto. So now crypto is legalized inside of the Ukraine. And now Baby Doge is literally directly helping the Ukraine with donations for their dogs that are in need. Because not only are people going through adversity and hard times out there, but as well as dogs are too. So this is actually pretty big for crypto. This is pretty big for Baby Doge. So I definitely want to see some more stuff happening in the near future with this. But yeah, that's pretty good for us all. Big shout out to all the people here inside of the chat. We got 40 people in here. And let's go ahead and put this up. Oh, the Baby Doge card might actually help a lot with this too. Yeah, the Baby Doge card actually will, because if you think about it, a lot of people being cut off from these banks, they're going to need some kind of way to bank. Like, just having Baby Doge, just having cryptos isn't enough. You need a card to go with those cryptos. And then having a debit card that actually go with the cryptos, like, that's a huge plus right there. Like, you can swipe the card anywhere. You can literally use the app, or they're going to have the wallet app. So literally it's going to be integrated like that. So it's literally going to be its whole banking system. So Baby Doge literally having its own banking system, that's actually pretty big. I want to show a few other things. Let's click this again and go back here. So Baby Doge having its own banking system is a part of our roadmap. So we got the virtual physical debit cards, the Baby Doge wallet, which is going to be like its own banking system, and the exchange, the arcade, and the NFT marketplace. So all that stuff is really going to help us out a lot. So I'm definitely excited to see what comes up next inside the whole crypto space. But yeah, this is actually pretty big. It says Ukrainian's president Volodymyr, I can't even pronounce that, but Zelensky legalized crypto in the country, signing a law into a bill on virtual assets amid a frenzy of digital asset donations to support the country's defense against a Russian invasion. Now, the fact that they said amid a frenzy digital asset donations. So we are actually one of the people that donated. Well, not people, but we're one of the projects, one of the communities that donated heavily to Ukraine. So I was trying to find that, but I think I closed it already. But yeah, we donated heavily to the Ukraine, lots of money. $25,000 is a good amount, and they matched all the donations. So that's huge. So the law determines the legal status, classification, ownership, and regulators of virtual assets, as well as setting registration requirements for crypto service providers. The Ministry of Digital Transformation said in a statement on Tuesday. So the market will be regulated by Ukraine's National Commission on Securities and the stock market. So exchanges will be able to operate legally, and banks will open accounts for them. The digital ministry said that in a tweet. So if exchanges can operate legally, you're about to see a lot of exchanges probably starting to go to the Ukraine and then putting their businesses over there because FTX Bakeman Sam Fried, I think that's his name, Sam Bankman Fried, something like that. But he moved from China, from Hong Kong, FTX all the way to the Bahamas because of the different tax things that they have over there. Like they're really lenient on, like they're really good with crypto inside the Bahamas. So I think the same thing might actually be happening with Ukraine once there's no more war. Obviously, we're not going to get a bunch of exchanges going over there while there's war. But like if Russia doesn't take over and if they win this fight and if they can actually stay as an independent country, then I think a lot of different companies are going to move over there for crypto. And yeah, that's pretty big. El Salvador is another good one, but they're more so big on Bitcoin and stuff like that. But still, they're big on crypto as well. So we're probably going to see a lot of good stuff coming like that inside the future. But anyways, let's see what we got inside the chats over here. Let's see who else we got. We got over here, Kuro says more live streams. I'll definitely try to continue to bring out more live streams because I started paying for StreamYard, but I've only done like 4 streams so far. So I got to make use of that membership. But yeah, if you all want to support the channel, definitely go ahead and send donations through the Cash App or have the Hello Cash App Cash App link inside the description. If you all want to go through there, you can definitely check that out. Or if you want to do the whole super chat, so you can do that as well. Or if not, just continue to watch for free. Either way, it's cool with me. Over here, we got Muhin. I'm sorry, I'm probably gonna butcher your name, Mohit Mujumdar. So he says, cool, I buy more Baby Dogecoin every day. Please make more videos. Big shout out to you. I see you inside the comments all the time. You're definitely a really big supporter of Baby Doge and of the channel. So that's definitely very nice. We got over here, Omar Hassan says, I really hope Russian hackers don't rock our stuff once crypto is fully implemented and used in the Ukraine. So yeah, that's definitely true. I don't know exactly what's going to happen there, but they could wage a whole digital war on us. So we'll see. Over here, what up, Baby Doge Army by Crypto Killer over there. We got Jay Signorelli says, can you please go over FJB coin? I don't know what FJB coin is, but you're gonna have to enlighten me on that. He said they say max 80 billion. And then we got Tristan Boreal says Kokua. I don't know what that means. But yeah, big shout out to you. But yeah, anyways, like I said, if you all want to send through super chats, let me know exactly what you want me to go over. I'll go over them in full. I'm trying to keep this a Baby Doge video though, but if you go ahead and send through super chats, I'll go over anything that you want me to go over. I'm trying to keep this on Baby Doge because I know that's what a lot of people are coming here for. All 45 of you inside of here, I know that's what you all want to see with Baby Doge. So let's go over a few other things. So this is the huge set or the huge buy that we just now seen. Now we're seeing other buys that aren't as significant, but yeah, right now we're getting huge buys. People are seeing that this is a good low area for Baby Doge. So we're probably going to see more of this coming into the market soon. So I don't know how often it's going to happen. I don't know if we're going to keep getting this every single day, but that's a pretty big buy of $272,000. So that's very significant for Baby Doge. Now 3.28 trillion, not too much, but it's still a good amount. 10.62 trillion sale, not too much, but like I said, it's still a good amount. $65 million total inside this Baby Doge wallet. So 10 trillion for them selling really isn't that big of a deal. Now, it could be a big of a deal if they start doing it like every single day. They're selling trillions and trillions of coins. But as you can see, they are doing a lot of sales here. But they're doing it from Gate.io, and you gotta think about what's going on with them. So I don't know. It's a lot of fishy stuff going on. Like a lot of people are trying to get out of Gate.io. They're doing all this stuff. I think it is Gate.io that's doing the that's making like banning all these different countries from United States to all these other countries. But yeah, that's I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Maybe they're getting sanctioned out there. Maybe they're doing fishy stuff behind the scenes. I don't want to throw no dirt on the name, but yeah, something fishy's got to be going on behind the scenes there. But let's go ahead and look at the technicals a little bit more. So I wanted to look at the 1 minute chart because I always look at the 15M chart and the 4 hour chart, but I don't go over here much because this is the ultra short term over here. So as you can see, like I was mentioning before, all that selling pressure that we're doing, like you can actually see it real time here on the 1 minute chart. This is the ultra short term. Now you can see there's hardly any buying pressure right here. So it's about to go down on that downside. Yeah, we did have that whale that bought that huge amount of Baby Doge, which was huge. It was like 93 trillion, I think it was. Let me go over here. I don't know how I forgot that fast. Yeah, it was about 95 trillion. That's a huge purchase and all, but it's not enough to sustain the whole of Baby Doge. We need every single whale doing that. But yeah, it's not enough to sustain the whole of baby Doge. That's why we're in this red area of less demand. That's what the vital algo indicators show. So every time we hit red areas of less demand, we always go down. This area here, we hit that red area of less demand, we went down. We hit it again, we went down. Now we're hitting it again, and we started going up briefly, but now we're about to go right back down. So now you're about to see baby Doge hit back at that 2.6 area. So we got to follow these indicators. We got to follow where it's going. We know it's going to happen, so we got to be smart and diligent here. So right now, I wouldn't say like completely dump all your money in at 2.7 because you could get it ending at an even better price at 2.6 or 2.5. But don't wait for anything below 2.5. I know I said 2.4 is the bottom, but that's the bottom. It may not even hit 2.4. It may just stop at 2.5 or 2.6. Now, I definitely think 2.5 is the one that you really want to wait for. But like I said, every time we hit the red areas of less demand, we always go down. We hit it here, went down. We hit it here, we went down. And now we're at it again. So now we're about to go down again. So I just wanted to let you all know that, because literally whenever you look at the charts, let's actually look at the 4-hour chart, because that'll really show you the big perspective, the bigger picture that we really need to look at. So let's zoom in here and let this load up. So look at what we just did on the long-term charts. On the long-term chart, we literally just hit that red area, less demand. Literally, when we hit it over here, we went down. When we hit that red area of less demand up here, literally, we went down. And the same thing happened when we hit the area of less demand there. We went down. Same thing there. Same thing back here. Every time we hit the red areas with these indicators, we go down. So it's kind of like 99% accurate. And the fact that we just now hit it indicates that we are going down on the downtrend here. I like doing the live videos like this because then you get to see live what we're actually about to do. So yeah, expect baby Doge to hit here. Every time we hit the green areas, we always go up. So that's why I said 2.5. It may not even hit 2.4 because actually we have support at 2.4 for the bottom. But when it shows for demand, there's a lot of demand at 2.5. So even though 2.4 is the support and the bottom support, 2.5 is still a high demand area for baby Doge. So it may not even want to go that low, because look, every single time we hit over here, we hit that area of 2. I think this is 3.0. Yeah, the second we hit that green area of more demand, it went up. Same thing here. We went up. Green area, more demand, went up. So yeah, we're actually about to hit that 2.5 and then go up from there. So it's a pretty solid strategy to buy here at 2.5, because that is where we are going. But like I said, 2.550, that's probably where I'm getting in at. I'm probably not going to even wait to get all the way down below 2.5. 2.550 is good enough for me. But let's see what we got here with all the people inside the chat. So we got over here, we got, let's see, scroll. Where did I stop at? We got over here, Jay Signorelli says, can you please go over oh yeah, I already went over that. Over here we says, what's up, Big Dog? What's up, Philip Garcia? Bitgert. Yeah, Bitgert is definitely a good and solid project. One of the members actually recommended me go over that, and I did. So biggest shout out to all the members there. I have a whole list of all the members over here as well. But yeah, Alias Dream, we have a lot of different members. I'm probably not gonna remember all the names off the bat. But Michael and SC, we got Rickaroo1. We got so many different people. Gino Belton. We got Kenneth. I can't remember all the names off the bat. But big shout out to all of the members. If you're in the chat, definitely go ahead and drop some comments out here, so I give you big shout outs. But yeah, Philip Garcia says go over Bitrise. I went over Bitrise in the previous video. Omar Hassan says its lows are getting higher. I think baby Doge is going to hit a bunch of all-time highs and then crash back down. Now, that's actually what happens with every single altcoin. They end up like going crazy, like pumping like crazy, and then dumping. So baby Doge isn't exempt from that either. I would say like when we hit 6Z1, expect to go back down to like 7Z5 or 7Z6, and then another pump possibly up to 6Z3, 6Z5. So it's going to be like fluctuating back and forth. But yeah, there's a lot that could happen here. Like I said, if anyone wants to go ahead and ask me a question on what we got going on next in baby Doge, or if you just want me to go over any specific coin or something right now, I will definitely go over that. Go ahead and send a super chat and ask me anything, and I'll go over it very soon for you. There's also a few other things I want to go over. But first, I have to take some of this water. So yeah, ask any questions through the super chat or the cash apps. It will definitely be greatly appreciated. And there's a few things that we do got to go over with baby Doge. So I don't want to get too off track here. But yeah, let's just keep this a baby Doge chat. But if you have anything, definitely go ahead and send those super chats. All right. So what else do we have here? We have Angie Gibson says over here. Angie Gibson says, hi, Marsellis. What's the next big catalyst for baby Doge? We want to see zeros drop. All right. So there is a lot of good catalysts for Baby Doge for the zeros. But speaking on immediate catalysts, they're not going to release these utilities until we see the crypto market becoming green again. And actually, with the rates hiking, people start to buy in a lot on crypto and stuff. But if people can find a better return on the investment, like better APYs, if they can find better interest rates, if they can go somewhere else other than staking crypto and get like 6%, 7%, 10%, then they're probably going to do that. Now, if we can get some crypto projects that start implementing higher staking, then we can definitely start pumping more inside the crypto market. I want to see Baby Doge do some staking options. Like, I know they haven't mentioned doing that, but that would be really nice. Like staking on top of reflections, that would be a major catalyst that could help us, but it's nothing that they actually mentioned. So they haven't mentioned that yet. Now, speaking on things that could be major catalysts, Qcoin always talks about Baby Doge inside their technical analysis that they do on Telegram. So they do this whole technical analysis thing. They go over coins, and they only go over coins that they list, and they're going over Baby Doge. Everything else that they go over on their technical analysis are listed, from Doge to Sheep. They're talking about all these different things, but they're now talking about Baby Doge a lot, and they've been listing stuff. So they're adding these different margin options for different coins. So hopefully we can see Baby Doge get added on here soon. But yeah, I definitely want to see what happens with Qcoin and Baby Doge. But like I said, over here, Qcoin trending top coins, Sheep, and all this other stuff. But then when you look over here and you see what's trending right below Sheep, Baby Doge, so it's like a no-brainer for them to add it. They have to add us. If they don't, they're just, they're ruining their business if they don't add us. So yeah, I definitely want to see them add Baby Doge on the Qcoin or something like that. But big shout out to the member over here. Michael in SC says, when we hit 6-0 again, people will really stress about having bought at 2 or having not bought at 2.6 or 2.7 rather than 2.4 or 2.5. Nope. So yeah, I don't think anyone will be complaining whether they buy at 2.6, 2.7, 2.4, or 2.5, because at 6-0, it's all going to look the same. Really big gains. That's how it's going to be. But yeah, that's definitely a good analysis there. And over here we have Jay Signorelli says, watch you every day, bro. If you say I bought Bitrise on your suggestion, you're dead on every time, bro. Yeah, Bitrise is actually pumping. I want to give a big shout out to a lot of the people that recommended me. I know I can't remember names right off the bat, but shout out to Elias Dream. And there's a lot of other people that recommend stuff to me that I also go over. So it helps a lot whenever people like do the recommendations, let me know like what they're going into, what they're putting into. So Bitrise was actually by one of the members. So I got to give all props to the members on this one. So I actually have the members pulling up right here right now. So we have some members over here. Let me go ahead and bring it over to this other screen so then we can actually see it. I don't know if I can actually bring it on here right now, but let me close this out and then open up this. But yeah, if you all have any questions, definitely go ahead and ask me questions. Send through some super chats and let me know what you want me to go over. I'll go over those in full. And yeah, over here we have Kenneth Gray, Gino Belton, Alexandre Morin. He's the one that actually told me about Bitrise, Bitgert. So big shout out to Alexandre. And then we have Rickaroo1, Alias Dream, and we have Michael and SC side of the members. So yeah, if you want to become a member, definitely go ahead and join, and you can request any crypto that you want me to go over, and I'll go over those as soon as possible. The how to buy Baby Dogecoin video actually came from one of the members. It came from Gino Belton. So yeah, I will be going over any of those coins that you all want me to go over for the members. But yeah, this is actually pretty big. Number one on Certic. So we're number one on Certic for trading projects, and we have a pretty good score. There were a few problems that they found, but Baby Doge, I think they've actually went ahead and fixed some of those problems. Now we're at a 91. Now Sheep is at a 92, so Sheep only has one better point than us. Hamster Coin, not looking too secure. They're at a 61, but they're still trending on Certic. So I don't know about Hamster Coin. Like they're not doing so well with that score. 61, that's not secure at all. So I would be cautious if you're investing inside of Hamster Coin. Like that does not look too good. But anyways, over here we have Elias James says, thanks for the live. We have Rickaroo1 says, Marsellis in the house. Oh yeah, we already went through all that. I don't know why I'm all the way up here because I was showing all the stuff back there. But over here we have Michael SC, already went over that. We have Julian Rinju says, Baby Dogecoin transaction is expensive, for example, from Trust Wallet to Ledger. Yeah, you definitely, there's ways that you would want to do it like differently. So when I first sent it from Trust Wallet to Ledger, I paid that 10% purchase when I bought, and then that 10% transaction when I sent to Ledger. And then when I sell, I'll pay another 10%. So I was thinking about doing this next time instead of doing all of that switching around, just taking and sending BN or buying BNB directly on Ledger, or just buying BNB, sending BNB to Ledger. And then since you have to integrate your Ledger with MetaMask in order to even view your Baby Doge, taking and swapping BNB from to Baby Doge on MetaMask through your Ledger, or on your Ledger through your MetaMask. So that would definitely be the better option. I'm going to do a video on that because I was thinking about it, and that definitely has to be how it works. You buy BNB on crypto.com or something, you send it to your Ledger, and then from your Ledger, open your Ledger through your MetaMask account, because you can connect your MetaMask to your Ledger. And then since you can swap coins from, you can actually swap BNB to Baby Doge on MetaMask. So since you can do that, you don't have to really buy on Trust Wallet, send your Baby Doge to Ledger. You just buy in BNB on Trust Wallet and then send BNB to Ledger, and then swap Baby Doge on the Ledger through your MetaMask. So I know there's a lot of different steps, but that would definitely be a good way to do this. But over here we have TD says, have you done your taxes yet? Yeah, I actually have done my taxes, and I made a good amount of money through crypto, through stocks. I remember on TD Ameritrade, on HCMC stock, it was a penny stock, but it was on the OTC market. I'll actually bring that up. I made a lot of money on that stock, from $700 to $21,000. So that's where most of my taxes went. But then I did some write-offs for because I lost some money in Dogecoin, but then I made some money back. So then it was like write-offs that I had, and then I don't know, it was a whole mess doing taxes. And I also did Uber and DoorDash and stuff. So I had a lot of write-offs, and YouTube channels of business. I bought a $2,000 computer. That's a write-off. But yeah, I was in on this stock. I got in and did some pretty good moves. It's not gonna let me see anything actually. But yeah, I don't know why it's not showing up here. HCMC probably would be better to look at this on Yahoo Finance. So looking back at the year, 5-year max. All right. So I was actually in HCMC way back here when it was at 0001. And then I sold out way up here when it hit about 4. It's not showing the 4 area for some reason, but I made a lot of money on that stock. Let's just say that from $700 to $21,000. So if I would have actually put the $20,000 that I had inside of there, I'd be a millionaire right now. But I didn't, and I'm kind of upset about that. But anyways, sometimes you don't want to take huge risks like that. But when you take those huge risks, they're actually worth it. But yeah, TD says write-offs help. I'm dreading starting mine. Yeah, I know it's a pain doing. But big shout out to Sean M. Says, my God, Marsellis, let's get it. Big shout out to Sean M. right out there. So yeah, we got a lot of people inside the house today. So like I said, anyone, if you want me to go over anything, definitely just ask me any kind of question. I'll go over for you. If you want to send a super chat through with any questions, I'll go over those for you in depth and go do a whole long go through with all those. But I need some more water now. I'm starting to stutter because I've been talking for a while. I just got done making a 20-minute video on the math for how Baby Doge will reach 61. I'm going to be releasing that tomorrow. Angie Gibson, though, says, what can we do as a community to make Baby Doge rear? This question is for the community. What are different ways we as the community can spread the word and gain more holders? So that's definitely a good question. I would say the best thing would be for everyone. I think everyone should start some kind of social media account and just, promote on your social media account, just kind of promote it. And actually, it's good to start a social media business with anything, because then you can make money on it as well. So not only are you promoting Baby Doge and you're actually turning your asset into more money, you're actually promoting it. And then now you're making money off of your promotions. So that's a huge thing. If every single person starts making, you don't even have to really show your face on YouTube. You can just make a YouTube channel and just talk about Baby Doge and, just talk to the Baby Doge army. And big shout out to TD over here, the Reflections Baby. Got a whole podcast out there. So big shout out to them. Shout out to Danny the Cat. Shout out to all the people out there pushing this podcast. There's a lot of things that the Baby Doge army can do to make this happen, to make this grow as a bigger community. And just to kind of mention, we got 63 people in here watching live. That helps a lot too. And there's a lot of people on my channel that don't know nothing about Baby Doge. And then when they see me talking about Baby Doge, they just jump into Baby Doge and they see this as a solid project. So stuff like that helps a lot whenever you just, even like tweets, making a Twitter, just talking about Baby Doge on Twitter as well. That's a really big one, Twitter. But over here we got Chap's channel says only 14 likes. Smash that like button. Wow, yeah, we definitely need more likes on this. Definitely smash that like button. We got Duval 904, Jacksonville up in that. Yeah, Jacksonville, I believe. Jacksonville is 904. Yeah, Duval County. So yeah, big shout out to Devon Gallion. I was inside of Jacksonville doing some construction work actually not too long ago. But shout out to Chief Waka. It says fuel the Algo Baby Dogecoin. Yep. Big shout out to Chief Waka, always supporting inside of every single video. Big shout out to Chief Waka. But like I said, if any of y'all want me to go over anything, specifically, send through a super chat and I'll go over those very soon for you. I'm going to go over here and show some few other things I wanted to talk about with Baby Doge. But first, I'm going to go ahead and drink this water. Definitely go ahead and send through some super chats and let me know what y'all want me to go over. But yeah, we're going to talk next about this point here. So yeah, we're going to have these 10 whitelist spots. So Baby Doge giving away 10 whitelist spots. So to enter Baby Doge NFTs, retweet this tweet. That's all you got to do. Follow Baby Doge NFTs, retweet the tweet, tag 3 friends, and then you can get the Baby Doge NFTs whitelist. You can get on the whitelist. You're not going to 100% get it. Only 10 people are going to get it out of a million people. So it's definitely going to be pretty hard, and you're probably most likely not going to get it. But someone out there will get it. Maybe it will be one of you, but let's just see who's going to get this whitelist spot. But yeah, this is actually pretty big. Shout out to IMC. I've been listening to IMC's music since about middle school, actually. I remember listening to it way back then. But he's going to have a whole Discord with Baby Doge. So he said, join our Discord with IMC to meet and for your chance to win a few WL spots and some IMC merch. So HBK gang, Heartbreak gang, all that. So yeah, and he has his own tweet over here that he said, what's up, Baby Doge Army? I'm joining the Baby Doge Coin community live on Discord Friday, April 1st at 2 p.m. estimated time. And he's mentioned Baby Doge in one of his songs. He says, I'm giving away 5 Baby Doge Army NFT whitelist spots. One lucky person will win official IMC merch. So yeah, that's going to be pretty big. I definitely want to see how big this is going to be for Baby Doge. How big is this going to be for him too? That's going to help out his music a lot too, because Baby Doge Army is huge. So yeah, stuff like this too. Like if you make music, definitely do like some cross promotion between your music and also Baby Doge. So that'll also help a lot of people grow as well, and it'll help Baby Doge Army grow as well. So a lot of that is really going to help us out. And yeah, this whole search audit, huge, big stuff going on there. And then we got over here top 3 for meme coins, or not meme coins, just for, well, yeah, top meme coin tokens by social activity. We're actually the 3rd top one behind Doge and Sheep. I think we're actually above them right now, so we're going to have to recheck that. But yeah, 63% of Turkish crypto investors say that they look for crypto exchanges with a wide variety of tradable coins. Now, Baby Doge is huge out in Turkey. Like if you go anywhere on the Telegram, you may see some people speaking Turkish, a huge Turkish community for Baby Doge. So I definitely think Baby Doge has to get on the KuCoin scene. Like KuCoin is huge in Turkey, and literally Turkish people are huge with Baby Doge. So the two are gonna like see each other and they're gonna come together. So we're gonna have Baby Doge on KuCoin very soon. I definitely want to see it very soon. KuCoin was one of the first major platforms to list SHIB. So that's definitely says something about Baby Doge. But what else do we got up in here? We got Win Lambo. I don't even know when the Lambo's coming, but we're gonna have to see that Lambo soon. TD says good luck to everyone on the whitelist. Yeah, definitely good luck. It's gonna be pretty hard for anyone to win, but for the people that actually win, they're gonna have some good times with that NFT. But over here we got TD says, have you heard the Baby Doge anthem song? I think so. I don't know. I don't think I have. But if you want to drop the link, you can go ahead and drop the link here. I'll post it on here. I don't think I've heard it. I think I might have heard it, but I'm gonna have to check it. But over here we see Raider Mendoza 1984 says, Baby Dogecoin to the moon. Thanks for your hard work and dedication to the Baby Doge Army. Thanks, Raider Mendoza, a big supporter of the channel. Definitely appreciate all the support here. But yeah, Baby Doge to the moon, all that good stuff. I definitely want to see Baby Doge, one of the top tier cryptos inside the world. But yeah, like I said, 61, that's going to be huge for us. I have a whole video cooking up, waiting to drop it on Baby Doge. So going over all the math. And I'll go over some of the math briefly here kind of what I did just for the people, like a sneak peek on it for all the loyal supporters here. So pretty much what I did here, I was talking about how we're not really at 154 quadrillion circulating supply. So if you go to track.babydoge.com, that's what you're going to see. That's what they're going to say. So let's go ahead and type in track.babydoge.com. You're going to see, like, if you go here and click the burn address, let's go ahead and copy this burn address, put this burn address over here. It says 154 quadrillion. They don't take into account all the other stuff like liquidity. They don't take into account a lot of different things for this burn wallet. So over here, you can see 157 quadrillion is what they say we have. Now, we don't actually have that much, actually. Like, if you look, let's go over here to the whale watching. It'll show you the liquidity, show you the burn wallet. It'll show you everything. So over here, there, it's not loaded at, actually. So yeah, while this loads, let me, oh yeah, here it is. All right, so you can see here the liquidity at 8.3 quadrillion liquidity right now. So, well, 8.2 quadrillion now because some people sold out. So that's million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. And then the dev wallet has 1.2 quadrillion. So now we're up to 9.4 quadrillion. And then you got the contract address that has million, billion, trillion, 161 trillion. So you got a lot of different quadrillions and trillions here just kind of chilling on the side. And then you actually have 184 quadrillion burnt, which they got that part right. But it's not right for all the other stuff. So they got to add in all that other stuff. And there's a few different areas where we have Baby Dogecoin that's not accounted for. So there's a lot of different areas that we have to account for this. So really, we have 235 quadrillion circulating supply when we look at it inside of the realistic point of view. But I said all this to say that once we get to 100 million trading volume, like that's when we're really going to see the auto burns like really picking up. And pretty much what I did was I went ahead and subtracted this max supply by the burn supply, and then you get the circulating supply. So that's really what we got to look at, because the liquidity is circulating. We got to be honest. The liquidity is circulating and the deployer is circulating. Every time they take coins to burn, they literally take it from the liquidity and they take it from the deployer, which indicates that those are circulating supplies that we actually have. So we can't just act like it's not circulating because they're taking it from there. It'd be like a scam if they were claiming that it was circulating, but or claiming that it wasn't circulating. So yeah, we're taking coins from the Pancake Swap liquidity. We're taking coins from the deployer. We're taking coins from all these different places where Baby Dogecoin is held and kept. So that's why we got to look at it from this perspective. We really have 235 quadrillion circulating supply. In the map that I did on the video that I'm about to release, we have 235 quadrillion circulating supply and 4 quadrillion manual burns every month is 48 quadrillion a year. And that'd be 187 minus about 40 quadrillion of auto burns. That was the math that I pretty much did, or is around 30 or somewhere around there. That'll bring us to 147 quadrillion by around this time next year. We'll have about 147 quadrillion circulating supply, like actual circulating supply. But yeah, that's definitely going to be huge because those are coins and money that's never going to be seen again. And Baby Doge will never go below a certain price once we get all that circulating supply. So yeah, we're going to see some nice pumps coming in for Baby Doge pretty soon. We just got to be patient and wait. But yeah, we got a lot of people over here. We got Tim Donahoe says, "What up, Marsellis? Hopped on, been watching your vids on this for a couple months now. Down to Baby Doge back in early September. Let's go." Yeah, big shout out to Donahoe. Yeah, this is huge. Like Baby Doge I got Baby Doge around October. So I didn't really get in at the complete bottom, but at least I got in around October. Now, I don't remember where Baby Doge was around October, and I don't remember the exact date, but I know I got somewhere back here in October. That was literally like right before it started to pump nicely. So I'm sitting pretty nice on the gains. I got somewhere around this point right here because I remember it didn't even have that extra zero added. So that's when it lost to zero, and now it's like, yep. I was like, yep, I'm gonna keep doing this. So I was really big on Dogecoin. If you watch my previous videos way back in October, I was really huge on Sheep and Doge, and I was really going hard for those. But then once I started seeing huge gains in Baby Doge, I was like, nah, this is the way. And that's exactly what happened. And the second we hit this resistance here on October 14th, I was like, whoa, like I bought in pretty early. And then the second I started seeing that pump, it was nice. It started to dip a little bit and I didn't sell. I kept holding. And then we just started to see huge gains for Baby Doge, literally huge gains. And then those gains started to become even more gains. And now where we are at now. So yeah, we're doing a lot of different gains here with Baby Doge. But I want to look at the 1M chart actually really quick. So we just now crossed this line here, or Well, no, that's just the circle I drew. I was about to say we just now crossed a line, but no, we are like still at this line of less demand here with Baby Doge. And actually, if Baby Doge continues to go up just a little bit and gets to this area, this is a really, really dark shaded red area, which means there's way less demand there. So there's less demand here, but there's way less demand here. So when Baby Doge hits that, if it even hits that, and then it's going to take a huge drop. But we know it's going to drop because anytime we hit these red areas, we almost immediately dip. And the fact that we're still in this red area is definitely alarming. And when it dips, a lot of people are going to be sad because a lot of people want Baby Doge to pump right now, but it's not. It's just not going to do that. And remember, earlier in the video, when we looked at the 1 minute chart, if you rewind it, you could see around this area right here. Let me draw this line. Around this area right here, this is where we were about 10 minutes ago in the video. And now you see all this selling volume that's coming into Baby Doge. All this down here is selling volume. So literally we're seeing selling volume live on Baby Doge. And now it just now got a little bit bigger. So yeah, we're getting more selling in Baby Doge. So you definitely want to prepare for what's going to happen. And there's definitely about to be a downtrend here in Baby Doge. So you definitely want to be prepared for that downtrend because a lot of people just want it to pump, but they don't want to hear anything about the dump. But anything that goes up must come down, and Baby Doge is not exempt from that. So we're gonna see something coming pretty soon for that. Now, moving on from there, I want to go over some of the stuff that people are saying inside the comments. So over here, Baby Doge to the moon. Shout out to Muhammad Jamal Khan. And then shout out to Chief Aka says, this is the way. Yep, Baby Doge is the way. We know the way. And Baby Doge is the way. Big shout out to all 63 people out here watching Baby Doge live. If anyone wants to ask a question, go ahead and ask the question. If you want to support the channel, go ahead and send the super chat and ask any question through the super chat. I'll go over it for you immediately. And yeah, definitely support the channel. Hit the like button and all that good stuff. Really helps the channel out as well. But as you all ask these questions and say whatever you want to say, and I'll go ahead and post it on the screen, I want to show a few other things here with Baby Doge. I know I got a lot of stuff to talk about here with Baby Doge, even though I made 2 videos earlier today and I have a 3rd video that's ready to come out. But backing out of here, I want to talk about Binance a little bit. I'm probably not going to be able to find Binance on here for some reason. Where's Binance? So I don't know. I'm not going to be able to find Binance unless I type it in. I didn't want to have to type it in because I want to be able to find it. All right, let's just type in Binance. I don't know. I was being a little bit lazy right there. All right, let's talk about Binance here. So Binance says, took my Binance card to the beach this morning, all that stuff, blah, 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 blah. Gentle reminder, there's still 1 Bitcoin to be won. But Binance is starting to list a lot more coins, and they're actually going to start listing more coins. But over here, Binance has been granted a virtual asset license from Dubai's Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority. This license ensures that Binance will be able to operate in its regional business from Dubai, UAE. So that's actually a pretty big step up for Binance, literally being able to operate in Dubai. They literally got their license to do that and do all that good stuff out in Dubai. This is huge because Dubai is literally big for corporations as well. And if a lot of you don't know, Baby Doge has its own corporation. Baby Doge LLC is the actual company. They're actually hiring people out in Florida right now for Baby Doge jobs. So I don't know how I could get this to Baby Doge and their developers, but I think they should headquarters out inside of Dubai. Like Dubai is out there like doing good for corporations, and Baby Doge is there incorporated. So if Baby Doge can get incorporated inside Dubai, that'll be pretty good for Baby Doge, especially with the taxes. So there's a lot of good stuff that could happen with Baby Doge. But yeah, today is an important day for financial freedom in the Ukraine. And then, like I said, these Baby Doge debit cards, the Baby Doge wallet, that's DeFi at its finest, and it'll literally offer you financial freedom if you use it at its best ability. So this is something that they definitely want to look up in the Ukraine. If there's people out there in Ukraine, you definitely want to look into doing some DeFi stuff because people in Russia are getting cut off. And the Russian people aren't bad people, but let's just say the government does not have the best interests of people. So people are not the government. We can't just point fingers at the Russian people because they're really being ostracized from the whole world. And you got to think about it. They're not doing nothing wrong. It's their government that's taking over other people's countries. So people are not the government. So the people inside of Russia need help too. So all this DeFi stuff will help them out too. I definitely think that the Baby Doge wallet needs to come out soon. But like I said, it's not going to come out until we start to actually pump inside the crypto market. They're smart. The developers are not going to release that until we go back into altcoin season. and that's not going to happen until April. And we're actually almost in April. So sometime mid-April, we should see the altcoin season. That's exactly what happened last April, altcoin season. And I won't even just talk about Dogecoin as the only one. We can look at Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu back inside of April. So looking back in April for Shiba Inu, where was that? So let's just look at the year. So back in April for Shiba Inu, that's actually when Shiba Inu started to have its initial pump, which was a pretty small one. But then they started to have even more pumps, which was a pretty big one going into April. Same thing for all these other coins. They were pumping going inside of April. So April will probably be the altcoin season for this year as well. I mean, look at Tron. Tron started to pump huge in April. Everything was pumping huge in April. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of stuff coming up. Let's see what other cryptos we got actually pumping. Stellar, XLM probably doing the same thing, pumping for April. So yeah, Stellar doing huge pumps inside April. So yeah, April will probably be our altcoin season. You got to think, after a huge downtrend, what happens for every crypto? Every crypto out there, after a huge downtrend, they always pump everything. Ethereum Classic. I know a lot of people probably hate Ethereum Classic. I was doing Ethereum Classic videos. I was investing in Ethereum Classic. But look, April, it was down March, but going into April, pumping huge. You can even see, like way back here, it was really down a lot. Well, not too much, but it did take that dip from February into March. But then it started to pump going into April. So we're going to have a huge, nice altcoin season this time around. So April is definitely going to be pretty nice for Baby Doge. We've been going down like literally for a while. So let me go ahead and back out actually to the 4-hour chart. So let's go back. So yeah, we've been dipping inside of Baby Doge in all cryptos really ever since January 16th. That's January, February, March. All of 3 months we've been on a downtrend. So it's inevitable. There's about to be a reversal. And actually, I'll tell you something that I'm doing now. I'm actually taking some money from my day trading stock account, and I'm putting it into either crypto.com or Robinhood, and I'll probably just end up buying Dogecoin. There's something that a lot of people aren't looking at with Dogecoin. And if you look at the profit for all these other coins like Bitcoin and all that, there's not much profit that you can get if you don't have much money. But Dogecoin is literally at 11 cents. Just going up to 22 cents will be 100%. Like, that's a no-brainer to jump into Dogecoin. Going up to 33%. 33%. Going up to 33%, that's 200%. Going up to 44%, that's 300% or 400%. I don't know why I'm like stuttering over my words. But yeah, you get the drift. There's like a lot of percentages that could be made with Dogecoin. Dogecoin is down a lot, and a lot of people may not like it, but the second Elon Musk starts talking about it again, it's going to start pumping. And you know he's going to start doing it. And April is around the same time that he started talking about it. Doge Day 420. You also got to think, Doge Day 420 is about to come up. Dogecoin is going to be a good play. I just did a Dogecoin technical analysis video, and Dogecoin is actually about to start pumping. So you definitely want to watch for Dogecoin. I did a whole video on this, and it started literally pumping as I was doing the video. And you can even see here, coming from the vital algo indicators, it shows that it was going to be bullish. And that's pretty much how I knew and how I know a lot of stuff that's going to happen, just because I have these indicators. So big shout out to Vital Algo for hooking me up with these indicators. I just now closed something here, and I didn't want to close that actually, but I closed it. So now I'm going to have to redo that and bring it out. Let me try to get back. All right, there it is. There the Vital Oscillator is. So yeah, we're having a lot of buying volume here on Dogecoin. So it started to pump literally the second I started doing that video. Going back here to the 15-minute chart and clicking on this auto, you can see that pump is starting to look nice here with Dogecoin. I don't know how long it's going to happen for. There is a red area of less demand, so expect Dogecoin to pull back to about 1160 before it tries to pull up a little bit more. But like I said, there is some money to be made here. So do not count Dogecoin out completely, because there's a lot of potential there. But still, Baby Doge has way more potential. But let's move on from that. I want to go over some of the stuff that people are saying inside the comments. It's been a little while. Shout out to the member Michael in SC. Says, Marsellis, let's say Baby Dogecoin hit 5Z1 tomorrow. What do you trade it for BNB on Pancake Swap? Send it to Binance and then sell that BNB for cash and deposit it in your bank. What would be smart? Yeah, that's a good question right there. So I definitely would, and I'll say why. I have 3 Baby Doge wallets. I know I mentioned this in my previous video too, but look, I have 3 Baby Doge wallets. So I have my Baby Doge wallet that I'm going to end up selling at 6Z1. I have my Baby Dogecoin wallet that I'm going to sell at 5Z1, And I have my Baby Doge wallet that I'm going to keep, which is my ledger. And I'm just going to live off those reflections with that wallet, however big it gets and however much reflections I get. That's how I'm going to do it. But yeah, I got 3 Baby Doge wallets, and that's how I'm going to be doing this. Yeah, I would say though, like 5Z1, like anytime you see life changing money, you would definitely want to like switch over and do something. Like you don't want to be like the Wall Street Bets people. No shade thrown at the Wall Street Bets people, but go to the Wall Street Bets Reddit. Actually, let's go to the Wall Street Bets Reddit. Like you see this time and time again, people inside Wall Street Bets turning thousands of dollars into millions and losing it all because they're risking it and they're not planning their exit strategy. So Reddit, Wall Street's Bets. I was actually looking at this earlier and laughing at it because so many people were doing YOLO plays, but they had no exit strategy. The dude whose portfolio was funded by their grandma, and it went from 200K to 9K. Like a lot of people did stuff like this and they had no exit plan and they literally just lost all their money. So I'm pretty sure we can find a lot of people like this. I was looking at this here earlier. So 50K plus GME YOLO, hedgies, and yeah, that's pretty much what they're doing over here. And look at all the money that they're losing. They're losing lots of money. And over here, 200K, he got money from his grandma. Literally, she gave him her life savings because he said that he will turn it to $1 million for her. And he went from 200K to 9K. So this happens to a lot of people. And he was actually up. And why did he not sell when he was up? I don't know. He should have sold when he was up. But see, a lot of people don't take those profits out. You should always have an exit plan. This person right here did a pretty smart bet here. They turned a lot of money into a lot more money, $600 to 31K, cashed out. That's a good exit plan. If you see astronomical gains off a small amount of money, it's best to cash out, especially if you have more money inside of different areas. So with Baby Doge, get multiple wallets and then plan to sell one of those wallets at 6Z1, plan to sell one at 5Z1, plan to keep one wallet indefinitely to live off those reflections. That's what I'm doing. And I think that's what's best for me. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, not as financial advice, but that's what's best for me. I'm not going to be like these people. Like literally, this is so stupid. Like 30K to $621. And yeah, that's pretty bad. That's terrible actually. And I had something similar, but it was way less for me. I had 2K and it went to like $10. But that's what I did. I was YOLOing into stuff like this on Robinhood. And I lost a lot of money along with all these people. And that's why I know about this, because I was inside all these plays that these people were in. I was following them to a T. And yeah, $9,000.30. Now that's bad. And I see this person ran it up. Literally went all the way from about $500 or so all the way up, or not even 500. I don't know where they went actually. They went all the way from down there all the way up there. They're probably at 100,000 to $1 million and literally back at 13K. So there's a lot of money that can be made. You just don't want to miss those opportunities because you want to be a long-term holder, or not even because you want to be a long-term holder, but because you want to be cool with the whole group. So I don't know. There's too much talk inside the investment community about holding forever. Like it's cool to hold forever if you have a plan, kind of like how I do, because you don't want to just hold forever and not take out those life-changing gains. Like if you have 3 wallets, that's good. Sell 2, keep 1. That's definitely what I'm going to be doing here. But yeah, let me know what you all are going to be doing. What's your extra strategy? What are you going to do? How are you going to do this? Because there's a lot of ways to do this, but you just don't want to be one of those people that hold indefinitely and never sell because you want to have multiple wallets. But yeah, anyways, shout out to Sony Eugene says, why is there Baby Doge, Ethereum, as well as Binance? They have their own website as well. 2 different coins. Yeah. Actually, Baby Doge Ethereum is a scam. We do have a Ethereum bridge, but I think that there's another Baby Doge impersonator trying to actually act like Baby Doge, but they're really not Baby Doge. And I think I could probably find it on here actually. Baby Doge, ETH. I think. I don't even know actually. Baby Doge. I don't know. It's probably a scam though. You don't want to do that. There is a Baby Doge ETH, but it's a bridge. It's not what you think. It's only a bridge. It's not an actual crypto. They don't have their own website for it. It's a bridge. So you definitely want to be careful with that. But if you want the ETH address, you just come over here on CoinGecko and copy it. Then you can have the Baby Doge ETH bridge address. But yeah, moving on from there. Michael and SC. Oh yeah, I already went over that. Shout out to Michael and SC for that question though. That was actually a pretty good question. TD over here says, If staking is available in the future, would you put a majority of your baby Doge in it? I'd actually put all of it from my not trust wallet. I put all of it from my ledger inside of there because my ledger is the wallet that I'm going to hold indefinitely. And then my other two wallets I'm going to sell at 6Z1 and 5Z1. So yeah, my ledger would be all in on there because I'm going to hold it anyway. So I might as well earn that passive income on it. But yeah, that was a good question. And Sunny Nugene says, please talk about the two baby Doge coins so we can understand more about the different baby Doge. Let me know what other baby Doge you're talking about. I think I already went over that. The one with the Ethereum contract, but we can go over here on CoinGecko. There's only one baby Doge. There's a baby Doge Cash, and then there's baby Doge. So I don't know which one you're talking about. Maybe it's baby Doge Cash, but no. And then there's baby Doge Cake. There's way too many different imposters. So I don't know. You're gonna have to let me know what imposter you're talking about. But either way, they are an imposter. I wouldn't even mess with them with a 10-foot stick. So maybe I could find the one that you're talking about on CoinMarketCap, but I don't know. I probably won't be able to. Let's type inside Baby Doge. Oh yeah, okay. I see what you're talking about. Baby Doge ETH. Yeah, don't do this one. This is a scam. Even over here it says kindly note that there are multiple Baby Doge coins with distinct communities. Please do your own due diligence. Baby Doge was the first one created. So the Baby Doge they're talking about is the one we're in. This is the one that you want to be in. You do not want to be in Baby Doge ETH. I don't know anything about it, so I don't know if they have an actual community around it. But let's go ahead and see it. Let's see what kind of community they built. So they have a Twitter of their own, and it got suspended because our Twitter. I remember Baby Doge actually got it deleted. But yeah, this is not the real Baby Doge. It's down. It's pumping them. You can even see at the beginning they pumped it and then they dumped it and then they did it again and they rug pulled. So yeah, this one was a complete rug pull, and it really shows itself right here on the 1 month view. It was a complete rug pull. Don't mess with this one. Yeah, this is definitely a scam Baby Doge coin address. Yeah, I don't even want to click on the website because it's probably a scam website too. They probably try to steal my stuff. So I'm not going to click on that website. But anyways, big shout out to Sunny Nugene for recommending that. Big shout out to all the people in here in the chat. I definitely appreciate everyone that's in here. I'm going to try to go over all of the different comments here. So if you want me to go over your comment right now, definitely go ahead and send it through a super chat. I'll go over it. If not, I'll go over these one by one, but I'll go over the super chat ones first. But let's try to get through all of these. And it's almost time for me to go to sleep. It's 12:07 a.m. I got to be at work by like 6 a.m. So I'm going to have to end this soon. But big shout out to everyone. Hit that like button, y'all. Definitely. That is going to help out a lot. I want to bring up this while I go over, just so everyone can see the live for the Baby Doge chart. So let's go back over to the 1M chart so you can see that moving. All right. So, yeah, like I said, actually, we did get rejected here. Now we're going on that little downtrend here. We got rejected. But anyways, moving on to the chats that everyone's got. Over here, we got Chris Crazy Cuban. It says August 26th equals International Dog Day. We should push for everyone to buy Baby Dogecoin and save dogs around the world. That's definitely a good idea. It's a good long time from now, but that's definitely a good idea. And we have over here, Tim Donahoe says there was a pretty hefty buy in Dogecoin within the last day. Some bought 29 million. Yeah, actually, I went over that in my previous video. So I hope everyone watched that previous video. I forgot. It was my video that I did of Dogecoin yesterday or 2 days ago. One of those two. But I'll actually show that for you all here in a second. So let's go over there. This wallet, the second biggest Dogecoin wallet, look at what they've been doing. Literally all yesterday or all for the 14th and then for the 11th. Literally doing nothing but buying Dogecoin. Nothing but buying Dogecoin. Millions and millions of dollars of Dogecoin. And then they had some sales, but that was back inside February. And they had all those sales. But since then, they've been buying because they know how cheap Dogecoin is. Dogecoin is at a good price right now. It's kind of a steal at this point right now. So I would definitely say you want to get some Dogecoin inside your wallet. Like, that's not financial advice, though. Just got to say that. But yeah, big shout out to Zico Jaws. Says, keep it up, bro. I won the whitelist spot on the first competition. If you don't believe me, have a look. So yeah, big shout out to Zico Jaws. Yeah, that's definitely pretty cool that you got the whitelist. I thought it's impossible because I never even won anything like that before. So it's definitely cool to see that people are actually winning the whitelist. Moving on from that, we got Sean M says facts, big facts. We got over here. Evan Birnbaum says, how do people trade Baby Dogecoin every day, all day when it's 10%? seriously, I'm on a centralized exchange and it still does it here. Yeah, I actually don't know how people trade it without the 10% fee. It must be a 10% fee and they're trading it, losing 10% every single time. I don't know though. It's kind of difficult to understand how they're doing that. Maybe there's an exchange that does it. But if anyone knows in the comments, let me know because I don't know how they're doing it and not paying a 10% fee. They have to be paying the 10% fee. I don't know. But anyways, Sean M says, you always have to have an exit strategy. What's the point of having the gains if you can't better your life? That's true. And a lot of people try to shame people in crypto communities saying, like, just calling people stupid and say, oh, you're selling, oh, you're going to lose, you're going to miss out, you're going to miss out. No, the people who hold forever, they're the ones who really miss out. Now, it's cool to hold forever when you have an exit strategy for a little bit of it. You want to sell some profits and then keep your like what my plan here, I pretty much sell my original investment, keep my profits sometimes, then other times I keep my original investment and then I sell my profits. So, like I said, with the loan that I had that I did with Dogecoin, like and other coins too, and even with Baby Doge, I put a loan for $7,000 in Baby Doge. I ran it up to like 13, 14K, and then I sold about 7K of it and then left the original investment and then paid it off with the profits. And then I just kind of left it in there because I'm just playing with profits at that point. So that's an extra strategy, you know, because I went in there with leveraged money and then left with the same money that I paid off the loan with profits. So yeah, you always got to have an extra strategy in there. Julian Rinju says Chihiro Inu. I don't know nothing about Chihiro Inu. There's a lot of different Inus out there, so it's kind of hard to like keep up. Sheep Toro. I don't know if Sheep Toro is a coin out there, but he says to the moon. Atul Sharma says, hey, brother, we got over here. Hey, Atul Sharma, we got over here. We got Gamer 17X says, do you own Baby Doge NFTs? Nah, I don't have any Baby Doge NFTs. I'm definitely going to have to get some, but yeah, I don't have any. Atul Sharma says, bro, what bot Baby Doge? Bro, what bot Baby Doge? I don't know what you mean by what bot. I don't have a bot that buys or sells anything. I think that's what you're talking about, a bot. But yeah, I don't have any bots for Baby Doge. Over here, Anna Ayala says, how do you do the math? If I put 2K at this price, how much will I have at 61? That's a really good question, actually. So let's do that math here. So bringing up this current price for Baby Doge. I already had it up. Don't know why I left that. All right. So 2761. So what I'm going to do actually is bring up the calculator so you can see the calculator on the screen. So let me stop this screen and let me share another screen, which will be the calculator. All right. So this is how we'll do this math. So first, I'll just start by taking the $2,000 and then dividing it by the current price of Baby Doge at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 7, 6, 1. That would give you 724 billion Baby Doge, and then multiplying that by 61 at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. That would be $72,000. That's a lot of money. $72,437. So yeah, that is a really good amount of money, and that's life-changing money right there. And see, this is what I'm talking about, because if you turn $2,000 to $74,000, I would sell $70,000 and keep that 2,437. Like pretty much keep the original investment and then sell all the profits and just live off those profits for however long you can. And keep that original investment in there. And of course, like after a pump, we always have a dump. So you'll probably see that $2,437 drop down to probably like $1,500. And then from there, you know, you're just living off the 70K that you just now made. And then from there, you can find another project and then put some more money into that other project and then run that up. And see, this is what a lot of people don't understand. Like after one project runs up so much, it only has so much leverage and leeway to run up. Like Dogecoin pumped so high, it really can't do much more. Yeah, now it could get to $1, but that's going to take a lot of work to get to 132 billion market cap. That's what Dogecoin has to do to get to $1, $132 billion market cap. So literally, when it runs up to there, it's going to take a lot of work. So you want to run Baby Doge up to the moon, sell your profits, keep your original investment, and then take some of your profits, bring it to another coin, run that up to the moon, sell the profits, keep the original investment, or actually if it's just a pumping up project, you know, just sell it all. But Baby Doge isn't a pumping up, so it's good to keep the original investment. But yeah, with other coins, you just run it up and then keep doing the same process, and eventually you'll have $1 million doing that. So that's how a lot of people actually get to $1 million. And that's my strategy here too. And I'm currently doing that. And I just have a lot of debt to pay off. That's why I'm not there yet. I've been paying off too much debt. I ran Baby Doge, or I ran Dogecoin up from like 3K to about like 10K, ran Sheep up from about 10 to 18K. And then I took some loans out and then I'm paying off some loans. And then, yeah, I just have a lot of debt. So I'm trying to get to 1 million, definitely going to get to 1 million soon. But with all this debt, it's definitely going to be hard to do that. But yeah, I got like $65,000 in debt. So I'm just going to keep going, keep grinding hard, keep pushing. Yeah, big shout out to everyone inside the chat. These are all good questions. Big shout out to Anna Ayala for asking that question here. We got Atul Sharma says, what about bro? What about bro, Baby Doge? I meant. So he says, bro, what Baby Doge? Or I still don't know what he means. He says, bro, what about Baby Doge? And then he says, what about bro, Baby Doge? I meant. So, oh, you're saying what about Baby Doge? Like, I still don't know what you mean. Yeah, you're gonna have to explain that a little bit more and let me know what you mean. But let's move on to the technical analysis again. We actually are starting to pump a little bit more again, even though we got rejected here at 2769. Baby Doge is being stubborn. Now we're having some more buying coming back in. So now it's trying to get right back above there, and we're probably going to get it rejected again. Now, it does say the 24-hour market control is in control by the bulls by 60%, but still, that's the 1 minute chart. That's very short term. So that's 6% bullish in the short term. But looking at the long term, Baby Doge is definitely going, or not the long term, but the 15M chart. Long term would be the 4-hour chart. Still saying 60% bullish for this. But let's look at the 4-hour chart and see how much bullish it's saying we are for the last not for the last 4 hours, but they call it the 4H chart. So now for the 4H chart, they're saying 60% bullish or 60% bearish because we're getting rejected here. And they're actually starting to see red candles forming around these green candlesticks, indicating that it's actually about to start dipping. So we're going to hit that 2540 area very soon here with Baby Doge. So I'm definitely waiting for that. Let's see what happens there. So over here we have Hulkin with the cool shades. We have Atul Sharma says, yep, technical analysis. That's it. Yeah, was hurry writing anything. Yeah, I understand you're hurrying writing that. But the technical analysis with Baby Doge. I did go over the technicals with Baby Doge. So like I said, we are going to do some pulling back here. And we're actually in the process of pulling back. So hopefully, though, we do stop at the bottom of 2.4. Let's do this technical a little bit more again. I'm going to probably cut the video like around the 1 hour, 30-minute mark. Is that an hour 17 or something like that? Because I got to get some sleep. But Baby Doge is actually doing a pullback right here. So we are definitely about to pull back all the way to about 2.5, 2.41. This is where we have more demand. Somewhere around 2.5 or 2.1, or not 2.5 or 2.1, 2.55, 2.550 or 2.5. And then 2.4 would actually be after we hit this area. So you're probably going to see it hit 2.5 and then start trying to pump back up to about 2.6 and then probably getting rejected and going back down to about 2.4. So 2.4 is really the bottom with Baby Doge. After 2.4, going into March, we're going to see, or no, going into April, we're going to see a nice pump because April is going to be altcoin season. So mid-April, I would say, we're going to see like a nice altcoin pump. I know it shows it around here on the bull flag for it being like April 4th. Maybe it could be around April 4th. But I think it's going to be more around the end of this Fibonacci, more around the 10th to the 20th of April is when we're probably going to see that. But anything's possible. Even if it doesn't happen, I think that sometime soon we're still going to see nice pumps for Baby Doge. But over here we got DS says, hi Marsellis, amazing content. 2 questions. It looks like they extended the whitelist contest from 5 to 15 days. Do you know why? Also, are there any other coins on KuCoin that have a tax to sell? Not too sure about the tax to sell for the KuCoin, but and I'm also not too sure about why they extended it. But I don't know. Let's see why. I haven't really heard much about that right now, so I'm gonna have to look into that some more. But I'll definitely have to look into that some more. Over here, Her, I can't pronounce your name, so I'm not gonna butcher it. But Her says might be a good way to burn coins or increase reflections if 1.4 million Baby Doge users mine daily via unmineable. Thoughts? So I think unmineable is definitely, it could be good. From my understanding, it does put wear on your computer having it on 24/7, but a lot of people do that anyway. But yeah, he said might be a good way to burn coins or increase reflections. That could definitely help. I mean, unminable is a good decision if people want to do that. But I tried it with Dogecoin personally. I did it with a computer that sucks because it was my previous computer and it didn't do much for me. Let's just say in about a week, I mined about one Dogecoin. So that was not worth it for me at all. But over here at Tool Sherman says, thanks, bro. I won't regret subscribing to you. God bless TC. So yeah, God bless you too, man. There's a lot going on here for Baby Doge. So I definitely think that you'll be really pleased with the Baby Doge army, the Baby Doge community, because we have a good community here. So yeah, God bless you too. And over here we got Luca D says, if we really get to 6Z1, what do you think a reasonable price target would be after the inevitable dump? So yeah, reasonable price target after the dump, because it will happen after we get to 6Z1. You'd probably see it pull back to like 5, or not 5. You'll probably see it pull back to like 7Z5. So somewhere around there, 7Z5, 7Z6. But after that, it'll get back to 6Z1 eventually. But it's going to take some time. But yeah, I definitely think there will be a pullback there. But yeah, if anyone has a question, definitely go ahead and send through questions. If you want to help support the channel, go ahead and send through a super chat or anything like that. It's 12:21 a.m. here, so I'm gonna have to close it soon. But if you got any super chats or anything, definitely go ahead and send that through. I'll go over anything you want me to go over before we close the video, whether that be another crypto or whatever you want me to talk about. I'll definitely go over that for you. But yeah, definitely go ahead and do that. We got a lot of good stuff going on, and we got a lot of good questions. So big shout out to all the people here. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. Just ask any questions you want. But yeah, if we don't get any questions, and I'll probably end up closing. It is 12:22. What time is it where all of you are? So where's everyone watching from? So we have Luca D says, will ever see a 5Z1? Now, 5Z1, let's talk about 5Z1. That's actually a really good question because 5Z1 is pretty expensive, Baby Doge. So we're going to get honest here. So after 1 year, I did all of this math, and definitely check out the video I'm going to put out tomorrow. But let's just say after 1 year, we're going to be at 163 quadrillion circulating supply. That's going to be around the same time that we're at next year. So 163 quadrillion. So let's do it from that perspective of 163 quadrillion circulating supply. So the current price is 2761. So that is our current price for Baby Doge. So let's just say we take that 168, or it was around 163, 168. Let's just say 168 because let's just do it like that. All right, so 168 quadrillion circulating supply, because that's where we'll be at by next year. Million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, and then multiplied by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. That'd be 168 billion. That's a lot. 168 billion market cap. And the thing that with this isn't even a fully diluted market cap. Fully diluted, that's 420 billion circulating supply. 420 billion circulating supply for 6Z or for 5Z1 at fully diluted. That's fully diluted market cap. So we got to look at it from the perspective of realistic points of view. 168 billion. I did say 5Z1 like towards the beginning of the year, but then when I started to do the math, I just switched it to 6Z1. And that's why I did it, because I don't think we'll do 168 billion by the end of the year. And even by next year, the only way we get to 168 billion quadrillion circulating supply is if we just see huge, massive amounts of money flowing into crypto. Like, we know we're going to get major listings, but we got to see huge money flowing into crypto. Like, the market cap of Ethereum is only 332, and you know the use case of Ethereum. Every crypto out there is using Ethereum. Like, literally every crypto. Binance Coin, the same thing. We would be higher than Binance Coin, so we gotta wait for that. So 64.7 billion. You see how big Binance Coin is. All these different coins are operating off of Binance Smart Chain. Literally, Baby Doge is operating off Binance Smart Chain. So I don't think 5Z1 is probable anytime soon at all. So we're gonna have to wait a while for that. We're gonna have to let more money flow inside of crypto, more smart money. We're gonna have to see Binance get up to like 500 billion market cap. We're gonna have to see billions and billions and trillions actually coming into the crypto market, because even Bitcoin's only at 779 million market cap, or 779 billion market cap, which is pretty low for Bitcoin. We're gonna have to see a lot of money flowing back into crypto. Now, big shout out to the super chats. First super chat of the night came from Salve CH. Salve CH is always supporting the channel. big shout out to Salve CH. You're really supportive of the channel, so big shout out to you, Salve CH. And then over here we got Hulking, also supported with a $5 super chat. Big shout out to Hulking. This is really, I really appreciate this because you are the first 2 super chats of the night, and it's really late tonight. I'm starting to lose my voice. My throat's starting to get dry. You've seen I drink water like only 3 times in this video. But yeah, this really means a lot to me, all these super chats. Hulking also said 9 p.m. Toppenish, Washington. Oh, so you're out there in Washington. That's pretty cool, actually. Washington is one of my places to travel. Like, I want to go to Seattle. I want to travel out there, possibly out to Vancouver as well, and do some traveling out there. But yeah, big shout out to the Washington people out there. Big shout out to Hulking. And over here we have TD says 1122 in Dallas. So yeah, Dallas, Texas, another fellow zero tax state. So yeah, I'm in Florida, so we're paying zero taxes over here. But yeah, it's 12:26 a.m. over here inside Florida. Over here we have Raider Mendoza 1984 says 9:22 p.m. in California. Yeah, that's definitely nice because it's 12:26 over here a.m. So yeah, big shout out to the Californians, the Dallas, Texas people, Toppenish, Washington, all the people out there. Luke D says, I'm in Australia, by the way. So yeah, Australia, that's a really far ways over there. I think it's daytime for you all right now, right? That's crazy. But yeah, Australia is definitely a really far away right now. So Jared Gable says this year for Baby Doge won't do nothing. Oh, that's what he said. He said Baby Doge won't do nothing this year. No, I think Baby Doge is going to do something this year and next year. But he said, but next year is the year of Baby Doge. I don't know. Maybe we say Baby Doge does more. And he says he's in Houston. You're going to have a talk with TD over here. You and TD are going to have a talk about you thinking Baby Doge isn't doing nothing this year. Because we both think Baby Doge is going to do more than something this year. So you're going to have a little meeting with TD. But yeah, we're definitely going to pump this year and next year. But I would say April, I'm telling you, April is the day you want to mark. But just wait for April, because in April, I don't know what's going to happen. Altcoin season was April last year. So I'm just speculating and saying that it'll be April this year. So hopefully it happens like that. We've been down in a downtrend for 3 months. Typically after 3 months, when crypto's in a downtrend, it usually hops back in on an uptrend. So I'm definitely expecting for something to come very soon. But over here, Jambo TV says Seattle at 9:26 p.m. Okay, so it's pretty much nighttime for a lot of people out here. I think the only person that doesn't have a nighttime is the Australian Luke D. So yeah, you're lucky out there. But hey, there's a lot of stuff going out there inside Australia right now. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on all over the world. So we can't really just say that. There's a lot of stuff going on in Ukraine, Australia, even America. But hey, we're all still here, pushing, living life, baby Dogecoin to the moon, all that good stuff. But yeah, TD says we shall see. Only time will tell, Jared. That's true. I mean, we shall see if Baby Doge does pump this year, but it definitely should. Like the bull flag, that's really what I'm looking at. Let's go back over to that bull flag though, because this is the main thing that I really just want to hone in on. Like this bull flag, literally we had a bull flag back here. Nice pump right after the bull flag. Another bull flag should be another nice pump. And kind of looking at how it did over here. So let me take this and move this up a little bit from the auto. So just kind of comparing this bull flag to the previous one. Look at that. It's kind of just one channel up, literally one channel up. The next channel up will probably be around 8.0 or 8.5. I'm going to have to draw another Fibonacci retracement to kind of see where it goes. But look, we even had a bull flag back here at the start of Baby Doge, and it's literally been going on this path. So I don't know. We should be hitting another pump inside Baby Doge pretty soon, just based off technicals. But, you know, sometimes technicals are wrong. Sometimes it just does its own thing. But hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it does what we want it to do. But, yeah, this bull flag is definitely something to watch, though, because stuff like this just doesn't happen in crypto for no reason. Like whenever we get bull flags and stuff, it usually is almost all the time a nice pump. So we should see. We'll still see. I want to see a nice pump too. So let's just wait. But Jay Signorelli says New Orleans 11:29 p.m. Big shout out to New Orleans people out there. 11:29 p.m. We're all at that nighttime right now. We got Gabe T says, what do you think is a good not a good deal, a good goal to reach as far as amount of coins? 1 trillion. 1 trillion is a really good goal to reach. for coins, because at 1 trillion, that's when you get to that $100,000 at 61, because 1 trillion coins, that's billion actually. 1 trillion coins at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 is about $100,000. Wait, I didn't even bring up the screen here. Let me go ahead and take this off of the screen and then share this screen and share my calculator. So yeah, 1 trillion coins right here is 1 million or $100,000. So yeah, 1 trillion at 61. So like I said, that'll be 42 billion fully diluted market cap, and non-fully diluted market cap, it would be a whole of 16.2 billion. And that's with the map that I'm going to be releasing tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow. Well, I already did it, but I'm going to be putting it out tomorrow. But yeah, million coins or a trillion coins is definitely where you want to get to. But Luca D says over here, it's afternoon here in Australia, 15:29 p.m. Oh man, like y'all have it good out there. Yeah, but yeah, I'm definitely really tired right now. So yeah, I would like it to be that time. But anyways, let me go ahead and close this calculator here. I want to open that screen for the technical analysis again to kind of show that. Let's go back here and click this and click this. So I did a whole video like earlier today. I'm going to be releasing it tomorrow, talking about how we're going to get this 6Z1. And I guess I'll go over it very briefly for the people here. Baby Doge will drop 2 zeros this year to the moon. Jambo TV, I definitely agree. We're going to drop 2 zeros this year. But I did a whole video on how we're going to do that. Now, it starts with this bull flag. So after this bull flag, I don't think it's going to do like a pump all the way up to 6Z1 with the bull flag. But I do think we're going to knock out a zero with a bull flag. Like, I think with the bull flag here, it may continue to pump even all the way up to this area here of 1-0. So 7Z1 is about to come. And you know, after 7Z1, that's 6Z1. So let's look at the market cap by 7Z1. So hypothetically speaking, by 7Z1, we will probably have, so right now we have 235 quadrillion circulating supply. So by 7Z1, let's see what we would probably have. I would say probably around 220 trillion circulating supply. And now I'm giving it too much leverage. But that is a lot of volume. So you got to think about the volume too. So let me go ahead and do it like this. So let's just say we would have 225 quadrillion circulating supply by that time. So 225 quadrillion, 225 quadrillion, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. Let me bring up this screen again so you can actually see what I'm doing with the calculator here. So let me go ahead and stop this screen and then share the calculator so we can look at this real-time view. All right, 225 quadrillion circulating supply, and we're going to look at where we would be at 7Z1. So we're going to go ahead and multiply this by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. That would bring us to 2.2 billion market cap. And now that's not fully diluted. That's regular. So fully diluted, this would be about 4.4 billion market cap. Now we already reached 2 billion market cap fully diluted. Now 4.4 billion isn't going to be too hard to reach. So yeah, we'll have 2.2 billion market cap when we reach 7Z1, and that's soon. We're literally about to pass 7Z1. Well, we almost passed it actually back here. So we already, I got to keep bringing it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, because I don't have 2 monitors. I'm going to get 2 monitors so I can do this easier. So yeah, that's going to happen soon. But I got to keep bringing it back and forth until I get 2 monitors. But yeah, anyways, bringing this back up here, we already hit this 6-0 area. So we can get all the way up here to about 7Z1 very soon. I don't know when. I don't want to give a whole date on that. But like I said, April is going to be a nice time for the altcoin season. So that's what we're waiting for. But anyway, shout out to everyone out there. If you all want to ask me any kind of questions, definitely go ahead and send through a super chat or something like that. If you want to go ahead and send it through a super chat, go ahead and send it. Ask me anything. I'll go over it in full depth. Or if you just want to support the channel, definitely go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and sip this water and ask any questions while I'm sipping on this water. All right, so we have another person saying something here with a question. Suresh G says, how many zeros can we knock out this year? 2 zeros. Just like Jambo TV said, I definitely believe 2 zeros is possible. That's 61. That's 16. Well, let's just say 18 billion market cap, 16 billion market cap if we burn the amount of coins that I predict that we burn. But if we don't burn as much coins, 18 to 20 billion market cap. which is not that much of a difference, to be completely honest. But over here, Jambo TV says HERES G at least 2. That's definitely true. Brazil, cheers, bro. Yep, definitely cheers for Intubador. Yeah, Intubador Estero. Shout out to you. I definitely want to go out there and explore Brazil all the way from Rio to Sao Paulo, all the way out there in Brazil. I want to go to all those places out there in Brazil. Brazil is a really nice place. So that's definitely a place I want to visit. You're living in paradise right now. A lot of people say Florida, where I live in, is paradise, but literally 10 minutes from my house, I just now had a tornado yesterday. So I don't know if these tornadoes are paradise. These tornadoes and hurricanes, I don't know. It's getting kind of crazy out here right now. But we got Baby Doge. Our Ayub Malik sends some Baby Doge stuff through here. So big shout out to Ayub Malik. So yeah, we got a lot of different people inside the chat here tonight. Let's go over to Luke Stubbs. Says hello, Marsellis from Australia. Big shout out to Luke Stubbs. Australia is definitely a pretty cool place too. Y'all got crocodiles and kangaroos to watch out for. But yeah, there's definitely lots of crocodiles out there. But yeah, big shout out to the Australians out there here inside Baby Doge Army. Big shout out to Jermaine Austin. He says, let's go, Dogecoin. I think you mean Baby Dogecoin. Baby Dogecoin, let's go. I like Dogecoin too, though. But yeah, if anyone wants to send through some super chats, go ahead and do it. It really helps support the channel out a lot. Like I said, I do this for the Baby Doge Army. And on top of this, I'm going to be going to work in like 4 or 5 hours. So, well, not 4 or 5 hours, probably 5 to 6 hours. But still, I got to go to work soon. And I also got to get some sleep. So I'm probably going to end up, I did say I would end this live stream actually around the 1 minute 30 or 1 hour 30 minute long. See, I'm getting so tired I can't even speak. 1 hour 30 minute mark. Right now it's at 1 hours and 36 minutes, but I'm gonna keep going for the Baby Doge Army here. But yeah, I actually want to go over a few other things. I know I got a lot of stuff that I wanted to talk about today, but I already did the math and stuff. Well, let's talk about trading volume now. Trading volume and reflections and burns. So right now we're at 9.9 million inside of trading volume. But remember when we were doing that huge 100 million trading volume, it was actually around 500 trillion burns daily. That's an auto burns. So for some reason, now it's saying 9.9 million trading volume is only doing 9.62 trillion in auto burns. So I did the math and I was like, hold up. So at 100 million trading volume, we should technically only have 100 trillion burned every day. But when we were at that 100 trillion mark or 100 million mark, we were doing more like 500 trillion coins every day. So that's something that really has me questioning something like why is it looking like that? And I'm starting to think maybe it's just because as the volume increases, maybe, I don't know, maybe the percentages were moving or fluctuating, or maybe people were just sending money to the burn wallet just to do it. I don't know. It's definitely a little bit weird because let me know in the comments, like, let me know what you all seen when Baby Doge was at the 100 million trading volume. Did you all see what I seen? How Baby Doge was burning 500 trillion a day, but yet the numbers are looking way different. 9 trillion or 9 million inside of trading volume is only doing 9 trillion in burns, whereas it really should technically doing like 20 trillion in burns, right? Considering that 100 million trading volume was doing 500 trillion burns. So I don't know. I just find that a little bit weird. That's something that I noticed. Let me know what you all think. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way. But hey, I don't know. But anyways, we got some people inside here. Shout out to all the 60 people inside of here. Definitely go ahead and ask me any questions you want. If you want to support the channel, definitely go ahead and send through Cash Apps. That will help out a lot as well. But if not, I'll probably end up ending the chat. But I definitely want to hear all the people's opinions on Baby Doge. So ask me anything and we'll be going over that. Shout out to all 64 people inside of here, though. We got a lot of people inside the Baby Doge Army up in here. Now, let me go ahead and click back here for the all right, let's go back. All right, here it is. So this is pretty much the math I did. 900 or 9 million to 9 trillion. I don't know. It should be 25 trillion. It should be higher than that, really. But anyways, once we get to that 100 million inside trading volume, that's eventually going to end up giving you a lot of reflections. But it's really the burns we want to look at. So those auto burns are going to start looking nice because inside of a year, I did this math inside my video. Let's just hypothetically say it is the 100 million and I'm just talking crazy and it's really not going to be 500 trillion. Let's say it is going to be 100 million at 100 million trading volume. 100 million burns is going to be a lot of burns. Or, yeah, I mean, 100 trillion burns is what I really meant to talk about. But yeah, this is million, billion, trillion. So let's go ahead and multiply that 100 trillion burns by actually no, not multiply, but actually yeah, let's multiply it by 10. So that would be 1 quadrillion. So that would be in about 10 days, you would see 1 quadrillion every single 10 days. So yeah, this is the math I did. I did 365 divided by 10, bringing us to 36.5, multiplying that by our 1 quadrillion. And then that would give us our new number of how many coins we would burn in a year. Million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. We would technically burn 36.5 trillion coins per year. And I did not bring up the calculator again. Why did I not do that? All right. So people are probably like, why am I not showing the calculator? Let me bring that up right now. So let's share that screen so you can actually see the calculator in the math I just did. So 36.5 trillion. All right, let me just do it again because I didn't show you the calculator. So like I said, this is pretty much what we're going to do. We're going to take that 100 million inside of trading volume, which would be 100 million inside of, or 100 trillion coins burned. And then you would pretty much take and then multiply that by, see, now I'm getting all sorts of mixed up here for this, but you would multiply that by about 10, bringing you to million. I don't know. I just keep getting mixed up here now. So anyways, I have a whole video coming out on the math tomorrow. I'm getting it wrong. I just now got it right, but then I had to do that. But anyways, 365 days in a year, divide that by 10, and then multiply the 1 quadrillion coins by the 36.5, and then that would bring you to 36. So let's do that. So I'll just do it starting from there because I messed up on the other one. Million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. Then multiply that by 36.5. Then you would get 36.5 quadrillion in circulating supply. So that's pretty much what we would have in auto burns in 1 year exactly from today. So 1 year exactly from today, we would have 36.5 quadrillion in auto burns. So that is what we would get from 100 million trading volume. That's only if we get 100 million trading volumes every day. That's if the trading volume didn't increase or decrease. It just stayed at 100 million every day for a full year, 36.5 quadrillion. That was a lot of money, to be completely honest. But like I said, anything can happen. Maybe it happens like that. Maybe it doesn't happen like that. But anything can happen at this point. And if that actually happened, then we would have a lot of manual burns, or a lot of auto burns, and we'd have a lot of reflections as well. But yeah, anyways, let's go over what some of the people are saying in the chat here. We got Angie Gibson says from California. Big shout out to all the Californians out there. We got Sister Siren Beats says, hey Sister Siren. We got a lot of people up in here. So big shout out to everyone inside of here. But I'm probably gonna go ahead and end the chat, or not the chat. Go ahead and end the video here. As you can see, I'm stuttering. I'm struggling to do math here, trying to do this math. But yeah, I gotta go to work very soon. So big shout out to all of the people out there in the Baby Doge army. So I want to mention a few things. So tomorrow I'm gonna be releasing a whole math video. It's about 20 minutes long. So prepare to watch the whole video. But it goes over all this math that I was just now talking about. So if you want to know exactly how Baby Doge will get to 6Z1 by the end of the year, then definitely watch that video. And if you want to know how you can become a millionaire through that, definitely watch that video. Long story short, you need $29,000 at this point right now in Baby Doge to be a millionaire by the end of the year. That's pretty much what the video went over. I'm just going to give out the sauce for the people here inside the chat because y'all are really supportive of the channel. So if you don't want to watch that whole 1 hour long video or the 20-minute long video, then that's pretty much the basis of it. But I go over to all the math and how I did it. But just to kind of briefly go over it, I'm going to attempt to do a little bit more of it right now because I don't know. I can't just do stuff halfway. I got to do it all the way. So for all the people that are still in here, I'm going to go ahead and do this one more time for the people in the back here. So let's go ahead and share the calculator. So if you have $29,000 at this point right now, $29,000, and divide that by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 7. I believe Baby Doge is actually at 2761. That would give you 10.5 trillion coins. Multiply that by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, and that would give you $1 million. So yeah, you need $29,000 at this point in Baby Doge to be a millionaire by 6Z1. So $29,000 is doable, but you just gotta be diligent here. You can't just splurge all at the peak. You got to make sure you invest at the best moments. But yeah, big shout out to TD. Says a great stream tonight. Get some rest and don't stop what you're doing and keep growing. Thank you, TD. That means a lot to me. Definitely keep going with that podcast. I know it can be the top podcast on Spotify. No one else is doing that on Spotify but you. So yeah, big shout out to the whole podcast. Big shout out to the whole crew over there. But yeah, we got a lot going on for Baby Doge here. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Hulk King. Says good night, champ. But yeah, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Definitely support the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, I'll be back with another video. Peace.